Welcome to Globig. Globig is an online international expansion platform where we provide you with a soft landing for doing business around the world. Our mission is to help you go global faster, easier, more affordably, and more effectively. We found that the foundation for global success is having the right framework and then executing well against it. I'm going to share a condensed version of Globig's Lean International Expansion Framework that we call LIEF. When you join globig.co for free, you'll also get the more detailed LIEF, expert tools, and free webinars to learn more. So let's jump in. Have you ever wondered how some companies go global so successfully and others, even larger companies, fail? Here are some key secrets to international business success. When you go into a new market, you need to remember that you probably don't have product need fit or product market fit. You don't have a repeatable and scalable business model, and you're working from a lot of assumptions, many of them which can be validated or invalidated with more data. You actually are similar to a startup, and some of these methodologies that we're going to show you are what really great, fast-growing startups use for their business success. The goal is to eliminate uncertainty and to get as much data before you decide on a market, before you launch in a market, before you develop a new product, before you add new features, before you create grand marketing campaigns. The framework I'm showing you merges our learnings from helping hundreds of companies over the years with that of lean startup methodology to validate core success drivers. The great thing about Globig's framework is that it's effective for enterprise companies as well as smaller startups. When you're going global, the Lean International Expansion takes you through a process. What you're going to do is you want to start with deciding the stage of expansion. Evaluating a new market is very, very different from preparing to launch in a market, and even again different from growing in a market. Step 2 is there are very specific things that you need to learn for each of the different business functions. If you are a smaller company, you most likely wear a lot of these hats, if not all of these hats, but that doesn't mean you can't and don't need to kind of evaluate these things before you look at them. For step 3, we take you through the 5 Ps. It's an assessment process for the place that you're considering or you're expanding into, understanding what's unique about that place, everything from regulations to how they do business, the people that are there, as well as the people that are in your company, evaluating who's responsible within your group. What are their skills and the gaps? How do you bridge those gaps? How do you hire experts? Do you need to hire experts? Do you need to just train your team? And then understanding the prospects. What's important to know about them to be successful? We'll also take you through what's needed to be modified in your product, if anything, understanding everything around licensing and labeling, things like that. The process is, what is your current business process and what needs to be modified and adapted for your international operations, and then creating a plan and how to do this, when, where, what time, goals, dates, costs, really the nitty-gritty details around that. We also walk you through evaluation criteria that are specific to your company and industry, such as your key goals. What are things that you can do that are easier versus harder, take time or are very quick, creating a test plan and success metrics and skill gaps and budgets and timing. We then, out of this process, identify key drivers of success, core drivers of success, such as the business model that you'll be using, customer acquisition model, product, pricing model, and sales. And then we're going to take those through the lean startup methodology of, you have a lot of assumptions that you need to create something or use something that you've already created to test against. You want to test, measure, get feedback. You want to learn from that feedback, and then you want to do that all over again. Again, we'll walk you through this in greater detail. When you join globig.co for free, you get access to this expanded framework. We walk you through the details of each one of these components, and we provide you with additional sessions with experts. So join us, and let's go global, and let's go big.